Black Edge, the rise and fall of Steven Cohen and SAC Capital. In the high-stakes world of Wall Street, few names evoke as much intrigue, power and controversy as Steven Cohen and his hedge fund, SAC Capital. Sheila Kolhatkar's Black Edge takes us deep into the secretive world of insider trading, where the quest for Black Edge, illegal, non-public information, became the driving force behind one of the most successful and scandal-ridden hedge funds in history. This is the story of how Cohen built an empire, how it all came crashing down, and the relentless pursuit by law enforcement to bring him to justice. The rise of Steven Cohen. From poker tables to Wall Street. Steven Cohen's journey to becoming one of the most powerful figures on Wall Street began in the suburbs of Long Island. Born in 1956, Cohen grew up in a middle-class Jewish family in Great Neck, New York. From an early age, he showed a knack for making money, whether it was through poker games with friends or studying stock tables in the New York Post. His grandfather, who lived a life of relative luxury in Manhattan, instilled in him the idea that money could grow on its own if invested wisely. Cohen was determined to escape the financial struggles of his parents and build a life of wealth and power. After graduating from Wharton, Cohen landed his first job at Gruntle & Co., a small brokerage firm in New York. It was here that he discovered his true passion, trading. Cohen had an almost supernatural ability to predict stock movements, and he quickly became one of Gruntle's top traders. He made millions by taking risks that others wouldn't, and by the mid-1980s, he was running his own trading group within the firm. But Cohen's ambition didn't stop there. In 1992, he left Gruntle to start his own hedge fund, SAC Capital. With $23 million in capital, SAC Capital was unlike any other hedge fund at the time. Cohen's strategy was simple, yet devastatingly effective. He wanted to be on the right side of every trade. To achieve this, he surrounded himself with traders who shared his relentless drive and willingness to take risks. SAC's culture was intense, competitive, and cutthroat. Traders were expected to produce consistent profits, and those who didn't were quickly shown the door. Cohen's mantra was clear: what Stevie wants, Stevie gets. The quest for Black Edge. As SAC grew, so did Cohen's appetite for information. In the world of hedge funds, having an edge over the competition is everything. For Cohen, that edge often came in the form of insider information, non-public details about companies that could move stock prices. This illegal practice, known as Black Edge, became the lifeblood of SAC's success. One of the most infamous examples of SAC's use of Black Edge involved a pharmaceutical company called Elan and its Alzheimer's drug, bapineuzumab, or BAPI. Matthew Martoma, a portfolio manager at SAC's CR Intrinsic unit, was tasked with researching the drug. Martoma was a rising star at SAC, known for his meticulous research and connections in the healthcare industry. He believed that BAPI had the potential to be a blockbuster drug, and he convinced Cohen to invest heavily in Elan and its partner Wyeth. But Martoma's research wasn't just based on publicly available information. He had a secret source: Dr. Sidney Gilman, a renowned neurologist and chair of the Safety Monitoring Committee for the BAPI clinical trials. Through an expert network firm called Gerson-Lehrman Group, GLG, Martoma paid Gilman thousands of dollars for consultations. During these calls, Gilman shared confidential details about the drug's progress, including the results of the Phase 2 clinical trials. Armed with this inside information, Martoma and Cohen positioned SAC to profit massively from the upcoming announcement of the trial results. The FBI's investigation, wiretaps and informants. While SAC was raking in billions, the FBI was quietly building a case against the hedge fund. The investigation began with Raj Rajaratnam, the founder of Galleon Group, another hedge fund notorious for insider trading. In 2008, FBI Special Agent B.J. Kang obtained a wiretap on Rajaratnam's phone, and what he heard shocked him. Rajaratnam was openly discussing illegal trades with his network of informants, including Daniel Chiesi, a trader who passed him inside information about companies like Akamai Technologies. As the FBI dug deeper, they discovered that Rajaratnam's network extended far beyond Galleon. One of his former employees, Ali Farr, had left Galleon to start his own hedge fund with Richard Chubeng Lee, a former SAC analyst. Farr and Lee were also trading on inside information, and they became key informants for the FBI. They revealed that SAC was at the center of a vast insider trading ring, with traders and analysts across Wall Street sharing illegal tips to gain an edge in the market. The FBI's investigation into SAC was led by Agent Kang and a team of prosecutors from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan. They used wiretaps, informants, and undercover operations to gather evidence against the hedge fund. One of their most important breakthroughs came when they flipped Matthew Martoma. Facing the prospect of a lengthy prison sentence, Martoma agreed to cooperate with the government and provide evidence against Cohen. The fall of SAC Capital in 2013, after years of investigation, the government finally brought charges against SAC Capital. The hedge fund pleaded guilty to insider trading and agreed to pay a record $1.8 billion fine. It was the largest penalty ever imposed for insider trading, and it marked the end of SAC as a major player on Wall Street. The fund was forced to return outside investors' money and rebrand itself as Point72 Asset Management, a family office that manages Cohen's personal wealth. But the government didn't stop there. They also went after Cohen himself, accusing him of fostering a culture of insider trading at SAC. Although Cohen was never charged criminally, he was barred from managing outside money for 2 years. The case against him was largely circumstantial, but it sent a clear message. No one, not even the most powerful man on Wall Street, was above the law. The legacy of Steven Cohen today. Steven Cohen remains one of the richest and most influential figures in finance. Point72 has rebounded from the scandal, and Cohen has continued to amass wealth through his investments. But the legacy of SAC Capital and the insider trading scandal that brought it down continues to loom large. Black Edge is more than just the story of one man's rise and fall. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the lengths to which people will go to gain an edge in the market. It's also a testament to the power of law enforcement and the importance of holding even the most powerful accountable for their actions. In the end, Steven Cohen's story is a reminder that in the world of high finance, the line between genius and criminality can be razor thin, and for those who cross that line, the consequences can be devastating.